Welcome back, gang, for another episode of Worship Wednesdays, where we worship every day. But on Wednesdays, we drop biblical gems to help you get through your week. And the message for today's episode comes from a quote that actually is outside of the Bible, but we're going to reel it back in and give y'all the context within the Bible. But the quote is, "Heavy is the head that wears the crown." And through 3 verses, gang, I'm going to show you what the crown represents, why the weight is so important, and why you don't have to carry all of that by yourself. So the first verse comes from James chapter 1, verses 2 through 4. It says, "Consider it pure joy, my brothers and sisters, whenever you face trials of many kinds, because you know that the testing of your faith produces perseverance. Let perseverance finish its work, so that you may be mature and complete, not lacking anything." So that first verse represents the weight and the importance of the weight of the crown. Because without the weight, without the trials that come with the weight of the crown that we carry, how do we become the people that we're supposed to be? How do you truly be thankful and grateful for God? And how do you truly exhibit your faith through him? So take it as a badge of honor that you're going through something, because that means that the devil sees you as a threat. That means the enemy is looking at you like, hold on, let me stop them in their tracks. Let me put confusion throughout everything that they do. Let me put chaos in their world so that they don't continue on the path that they're going on, because that path is going to lead you closer to him. Our second verse also comes from James chapter 1, verse 12. It says, "Blessed is the one who perseveres under trial, because having stood the test, that person will receive the crown of life that the Lord has promised to those who love him." The second verse in James is explaining to us why the crown is so important and why we even have the crown in the first place. God is letting us know that there is no breakthrough without breaking down. There is no success without failure. There is no growth without trial. You are going to go through things, specifically when you put on your crown or pick up your cross, that is necessary for us to be able to become the followers, the servants, the body, the light of Christ that we're supposed to be. And another little tidbit that I want to throw in there is that sometimes we be praying ourselves out of situations without praying for the understanding of why we were in the situation in the first place. Like, God, tell me why. Give me understanding. Help me understand why I am here, why I'm going through this. Because it is all done through you, not to you. God is trying to grow a warrior. He is trying to grow you into something more than what you ever could imagine you could be. So this perseverance that you experience through these trials, yes, you're going to experience trial after trial after trial. You're going to have silent trials, them silent mental games that nobody knows that's going on up in here. Yes, that is a trial. And you have to persevere through that. Lean on him. And our last verse comes from Matthew 11, 28 through 30. It says, "Come to me, all you who are weary and burdened, and I will give you rest. Take my yoke upon you and learn from me, for I am gentle and humble in heart, and you will find rest for your souls. For my yoke is easy and my burden is light." And this last verse from Matthew is Jesus explaining to us that you do not have to carry the weight of the crown by yourself. Share that burden with me. Lean on me. Give that burden to me. This is what I am here for. He said, my yoke is easy and my burden is light. He is letting you know that I ain't going to ask you for a whole lot, but I'm going to do a whole lot for you. Oh yeah, I'm going to lift a whole lot off your shoulders. Oh, I'm going to grant you a lot of rest. I'm going to grant you a lot of peace, and I'm going to give you a lot of ease. But yes, are you going to go through trials and tribulations? 1,000,000%. You can't be the warrior. You can't be the soldier. You can't be the Christian. You can't be the follower that I need you to be until you go through these things. So yes, heavy is the head that wears the crown. But don't forget, you still got a crown. And they don't just give those out to anybody. Y'all have a blessed day.